Good day, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is, goodness and happiness to you all. So here I am, I'm reading Pig on the Hill by John Kelly, a wonderful English writer, and they made this into a short film. And it was animated by Jamie Wheelis and narrated by myself. And you'll see it somewhere out there in the ether. I think it's on YouTube, I'm not sure where, but it's won lots of awards at film festivals, and I'm very proud to be part of Pig on the Hill. So I was over there in my garden shed, I found it on the shelf, and I shall now read it to you. Pig lived on the hill. The views were amazing. He was very fond of cooking, especially cakes. He dabbled with models and did jigsaw puzzles. He liked to keep busy, Pig did. His life was perfect. They lived in a town called Topton, by the way. Until one morning when he opened his curtains. "Good morning. Beautiful day, isn't it? Quack, 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 quack." Pig agreed, but secretly wished the duck would just go away. He was spoiling the view. Such a marvelous spot, you can see for miles. Pig watched the duck. He seemed to be taking notes. Eventually, he flew off, and Pig breathed a sigh of relief. But the very next morning, the duck was back. "I'm going to build a house here," he said. "It's just such a marvelous spot." Quack, 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 quack. Over the next few days, there was hammering, sawing, banging, scraping, drilling. Duck even had a swimming pool delivered. Pig tried his best to ignore the disruption, and eventually the duck's house was finished. There was a knock at the door a few days later. "Hi there, neighbor," said the duck. "Good to see you." Pig had no choice but to let him in. His new neighbor was full of stories. The duck seemed to have been everywhere and done everything. Things Pig had only read about in books. Time for a sip of tea. Never slurp your tea. Pig thought the duck was a bit of a show-off. Yes, he is, and was glad when he finally went home. As spring turned to summer, Pig saw more and more of his new neighbor. There were the normal disagreements, but they discovered some common interests, and like all good neighbors, they helped each other out, especially in moments of crisis. There you go, Pig's tending to his roses, and Duck is doing a little topiary. It's when you make hedges into animals and various other delightful animals. Summer turned to fall, and before long it was winter. One morning, Pig woke to find Duck had built a bridge between their two houses. Quack, 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 quack. "I thought I'd make it easier for you to pop over," said Duck. "Since you can't fly." "By the way, I'm having a party tonight. Will you come over?" Quack, quack. But Pig didn't like crowds, so he said no. But that night, Pig tried to sleep, but the music seemed to go on and on and on. In the end, Pig couldn't stand it anymore. He stomped across the bridge to Duck's house. "Will you be quiet, please?" The party stopped. "I'm very sorry," said Duck. "I'm so sorry." He sent all of his guests home at once. Pig went back to his house, went back to bed, but couldn't sleep. He felt very bad for spoiling Duck's party. Oh, what have I done? I'm such a silly pig. In the morning, he crossed the bridge again to apologize. there was a note on the door. Gone away. Duck. There was no one home. Oh dear. Duck didn't return that day, or the next, or the next. As the weather grew colder, there was still no sign of his neighbor. He looked everywhere. Where's my buddy gone? Pig's own house fell quiet once again. Just like it had been before Duck arrived. Oh, bother. Soon it was spring again, but Duck's house was still silent and empty. Then, one day, there was a knock at the door. Buenos dias, neighbor. Duck was back. He explained that every year, when it got too cold, he flew off somewhere nice and warm, like Hawaii. Maybe he's out on the beach right now. Duck brought presents back from his holiday. He got a big sombrero for Pig and a poncho. Soon things were back to normal. That year, Pig decided he didn't want to spend winter alone again, so he had an idea. And the next time Duck went on holiday, Pig went too. And there you have it, Pig on the Hill. Charming little book. Love Pig, love Duck. And as I say, you can watch this. It's on video, it's out there. The book is by John Kelly, and the animation is by Jamie Wheelis, narration by yours truly, and the publishers are Cameron and Company. So there you go. Go out and get a copy. Make yourself a cup of tea, find your favorite tree, find your favorite space in the house, and read a story. Look after each other, be good to each other in these times. It will change, it will pass. I promise you, one way or another, all will be well. So read stories, read to each other, write your own stories, create your own characters. All right, have a good day. I'm going to go back to my garden shed. See you.
For more family-friendly videos, subscribe to Cartoon Channel Junior.